Back out in Rock Hill for some more United States Disc Golf Championships. We have our feature card round one. It's been a fun watch so far. They're battling, man.
They are battling. It's a tight race. Everybody's, playing kind of conservative, not taking too many risks, playing to their strengths. But the back nine, things get a bit tougher.
They do.
They get a bit tougher. The holes get a little bit more challenging. The stakes get a little higher. The pressure ramps up as you come into the home stretch of this course. So, they got a choice to make right here on hole 10. Are they going to go for the eagle or just play it smart and safe and take an easy bird and move on to the next hole?
Yeah, this is your landing zone if you're playing it par 4 style as opposed to par 3 style.
Absolutely.
And here is the island-ish green, peninsula green, I guess technically, right?
It's not an island, it's a peninsula. It's all connected.
Yeah.
So it's just, what do you want to do? Do you want to press the issue early and try to go for the eagle and get a stroke on the card? Or are you going to do what James is doing here, grab your putter, aim out there to the left and play two, relatively routine shots, easy shots if you want to call it that for these guys.
Mm-hmm. There is a James Conrad AVR.
That's tapering a little right. If that gets... Oh, wow.
He found a little bubble.
Wow. Not exactly the way I imagined he would have thrown that, but it worked out.
A little sketchier than I was planning on for him. Macbeth, he is in attack mode. Most likely a force or something.
So you see that bush? He took it a little bit aggressive towards the basket there. You see that? Like the disc got on line with the target.
Yeah.
He kind of slides it over a little bit more towards that bush and then makes his hyzer in. He's parked.
Let's see if Simon can do it. Oh, he can. Let's see if he does do it.
See how Simon's kind of drifting it out there over the bush, and then watch now the disc kind of late tapers back to the target, and then there you go. They're about the same distance, just a different angle.
Both great shots.
Absolutely.
And the guy that throws maybe the farthest is playing the smart route. The guaranteed birdie.
For sure. Guaranteed birdie for Eagle from there. I mean, he's got to be able to get up and down and scrape up this birdie.
Going P3X off the tee. Going P3X again for the upshot. It's kind of an overstable putter.
Ooh, a little bit more finished than he was probably anticipating or hoping for. And now working for his 3.
He's putting for the 3. Those guys are putting for 2 over there. There is James. I mean, it was pushing the OB, but it's pretty ideal otherwise.
Yeah, he's way close. Just got to tap it over there. Not a lot of speed necessary for this shot. And he kind of pulls the line on this one a little bit.
Dang, almost went up even.
Ooh.
That's a longer putt than the plan
I think
calls for.
Outside circle 1.
Yeah, he is.
That was a very uncharacteristic miss.
It was, yeah. Usually those are 5 feet out. A bit of a kind of a maybe like a mini pressure putt, because you're like, this should be a tap in. I don't know. Seems to be taking a minute on it.
Takes the step through putt and just a hair low. Is a great bid, great line.
Yeah, dead center otherwise. Gonna be taking a look here at Simon for Eagle.
Simon wants this.
Oh, yeah.
Licking his chops like, I need this putt. Again.
Oh, no.
It looks like the wind just dropped the disc. Looks a little tailing. If you see that flag off to the left, like it's kind of pushing and just not high enough, not aggressive enough into the chains.
Here is
but an easy birdie.
Eagle for a Simon.
Drop in birdie.
Birdie.
No. Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Got that thing into the chains. Dropped right in there.
More stressful birdie putts than those guys were planning for.
I'm sure. Yeah, they were probably looking to be in that bullseye right up on the rocks there on the pedestal and just almost lean the disc over the rim of the basket, drop it in.
Yeah. Let's see if Paul can grab an eagle right here. No doubter.
No doubt about that, but
Get some nice blue on the scorecard. He's four down over the last 4, if you average him out.
now he's at 6 down, and he's just separated himself from the group a little bit. And,
Did.
He's trying to get that first round hot score and make a statement, let the boys know, like, if you want to win this championship, it's going through me.
Yep.
That's the kind of guy Paul is, and last year he got off to a pretty rocky start.
He did, right? Yeah.
I'm sure he wants to make good on that on this season.
Hole 11. Lots to talk about on this one.
Yes, so hole 11 is playing so much easier this year, so much more forgiving is maybe the better word. This was all red on the left side, hazard on the right. So if you're just crossed OB on the left, you're rethrowing from your last place in bounds or from your last throw. Now, no matter what, you're progressing.
Yeah.
It's going to keep the flow of the course moving. You're not going to be hanging around waiting on people. And more than likely, if you make your mistake way up the fairway, you're getting your 4 regardless, where this hole could produce a 6 and a 7 in a heartbeat for pass.
It really doesn't punish the bomb, trying to throw one, so Paul's going to.
He's absolutely going to go for that low pocket. There's the 1 bubble here early. You could throw a mid-range or the 450 blast up into this little cubby hole here.
Yeah.
Prime time position, the best angle to attack the green.
505 off the tee for that 74 mile an hour pull. Shots to Bushnell for the rangefinders. Sponsoring our disc golf coverage, here is Simon.
Simon needed about 3 more feet of air on that shot. I don't think he's going to make it. Nope. Just a little too low out the gate.
Should be able to get up and down for the par from there at least.
Absolutely. Simon's got a good enough flick that I'm sure we'll probably see him pull that out and approach the green.
Eagle with the cloud breaker.
There's the airspace that we need right there. You got to get that disc up in the air, get it to carry, get it to fade. Boom. Right in the middle of that zone.
522 off the tee from Eagle.
Incredible.
Pumping it way out there.
1 angle, 1 turn, 522.
Yeah.
I have to go full on flex. I don't think I could roll 522.
It is far.
Yeah. James is kind of doing what Simon did, a little too low, and that's in the hazard as well.
Yeah,
a couple of
James
unforced errors there from these two.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Simon is going to that forehand upshot.
It's the most conducive shot from this position.
Yeah, biting into that hill.
And he's got enough arm speed, and even though his elbow's hurting him, he's still going to lean on it, and there you go.
Okay.
Scrapes up his par.
That'll work.
Back in the day, he'd be throwing 3 from where his disc crossed out of bounds.
Looking at 5 best case, right?
340 feet behind him or something, you know? Or at least a couple hundred feet.
Oh, yeah.
James. Wow. Such an impressive shot.
That was great.
You won't see many people taking that line on the approach.
Hey, that's such a tough nestle, and he really put the angles.
I mean, he just
perfect.
trusts and has full control over that straight shot.
Yeah.
And that's one of the hardest shots in the game, is to throw straight.
Paul, after that beautiful drive, looks a little fluffed on the left side, but that's fine.
That's fine. He had plenty to carry there.
Yep.
Looked like he was almost trying to run it in there for the eagle.
I wouldn't put it past him. Speaking of eagles, here's his up.
Nicely done.
Yeah, beautiful.
Bullseye.
Dig it. Simon for the par save. There you go, Simon. Paul, this will be for birdie. To go 5 down through the last 5. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
That's like an extra turkey. It's like a turkey with an eagle in the middle. What do we call that, man?
He's on a heater right now. Yeah, that's what we like to call it. He's on fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is.
He's starting to get the wheels moving.
NBA jams. There's Conrad with a slightly disappointing par for him, I'm sure, but it was a beautiful upshot at least.
I wouldn't say disappointing par. I think he earned a great par. He made his mistake off the tee, and he recovered well and got the next possible best score.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? That's solid golfing right there.
There's Eagle with a 505-foot hyzer. No big deal.
Hole 12. This used to be a par 5 back in the day when guys weren't casually throwing 600 feet all over the yard. But now it's a par 4. It's a 901 par 4. The ideal spot is on top of the spine. You can still see the target. You can see the landing zone. If you finish too far left, everything kind of gets blind, and you might barely see the top of the flag, and that can mess with your depth perception. So, you know, these guys got to play to a shot where they're comfortable. They can all throw super far, but I'm sure they really want to see the target.
Macbeth on the box.
Playing that really sharp, fast hyzer. Looks like he's playing for that. Wow. I would imagine he would have tried to push that a little further forward.
I would have thought so too.
He's about 450 from the hole now.
Mm-hmm. Eagle. Going with the cloud breaker again. Booming it.
78 miles an hour. And look how flat that thing gets after that. He's pressing way up the fairway.
629 up the fairway.
Goodness, man. Yes, it's downhill. Gravity's helping him out some, but 78 miles an hour, man. That is lightning fast.
Yeah. Just Eagles on that next level, man.
Simon's not extremely happy with that shot, but he'll live with it.
It was just dead straight. Maybe a little low for his taste, but it should be fine. James looks like Star Wraith. Boom sauce.
I like the shape of this.
Yeah, it's going to finish a little high on the hill there. Oh, it's getting up.
You got over the backside.
562 out of James.
It is. You know, the distance is kind of like, would you rather be further or have a good angle and see where you're throwing?
Oh, you're right, huh? And flat footing, yeah.
Exactly. So you got the footwork to worry about. You got the visuals to the basket.
Wow.
You got the wind to worry about. You got gravity to worry about. There's all these things that you got to consider. You don't just want to throw it out there and have a, you know, side hill stance and it makes you shape your shot differently. You got to still put a move on this second shot.
Simon's second.
See what I mean? Simon's, all he sees is the very, very top of the flag. So his depth perception, and he's just got to trust his swing. Excellent shot by Simon.
Sure was. James. Going MD4.
Wow. Oh! He almost jabbed that in there for an eagle. Wow.
That would have been amazing. Here is his comebacker. For the bird.
Nicely done. He was outside the circle so he could step through on the follow through.
Got it.
No foot fault there, if you were curious.
Paul?
So you know the story about my albatrosses, right? I have 3 albatrosses in my golf career, like in either disc golf or ball golf.
I know that.
Right?
Okay.
So my albatross that you filmed, obviously in Portland. My ball golf albatross was in Orange County, California. And this hole, before when it was a par 5, I made albatross on this hole.
You threw in on?
I threw it in on the second shot. Skipped in right, like pretty much where that yellow flag is, and straight in the hole with the Star Boss. And
No way.
Dean Tannick and some old school names I was playing with. Brad Hammock and Matt Peckham were with me that day, and they were just like, you got to be kidding me, man. Like,
That's incredible,
awesome.
man.
This was my other albatross. But now it's a par 4. It had just been an eagle. James with a step through, dead center putt.
Get it, buddy.
Get that rhythm back. Try to keep up. Keep pace.
Hole 13, 888, but it's 999 today.
Yeah, it used to be 888, but they pushed the tee pad back and changed the shape of this hole quite a bit. And you got to throw 2 good shots to get in position to be able to attack the green and make your birdie 4. I don't think they're the hardest shots, but they're a little nerve-wracking because of the aesthetics of the hole and what you got to miss. These guys all throw so far and get up the fairway so well that I think that second shot angle should be relatively not unstressful for them. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I know I can get that far in the second shot to get in position. To make birdie is relatively doable. Let's see if they go for the green in 2.
I wonder. Macbeth on the box.
You got that OB line that is basically the right side of the cart path, and they're just going to press that line and finish towards that little dirt spot that you just saw Macbeth bounce off. And perfect spot. 521, you're basically halfway home.
What a rip.
You know, more than halfway home.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
It's incredible.
Eagle with the cloud breaker.
Same thing, pressing that OB line, fading back into the middle. A little bit more left than I think he'd like to be.
Yeah. I love that 71 miles an hour is just, that's a layup for Eagle.
462.
462.
That's like my max distance, dude. Full flex with a brand new swirly Falcon from Millennium.
That's my max distance until I wake up.
Simon kind of saws that one off too. Didn't even press the OB line.
Yeah. It's fine though, right? You know.
I mean, they're playing for position. They're keeping the stress levels down.
James? Halo Wraith?
He's putting a move on this one. He's really challenging that right side. Wow.
That's a great shot.
Incredible. Beautiful line. Full trust, full commitment. 512. He's going to have a beautiful angle for his second shot. You can see where Simon is. He didn't really push on it that hard, so now he's just laying up.
Huh.
Which is interesting. I haven't seen
He's going to lay up
anybody
and then
do
go
this.
across.
I haven't seen anybody do this yet. Most guys are trying to get around the corner on that second shot. They're either going to play the hyzer line inside this mature tree by the cypress that you see, or they're going to do what Eagle's doing here and just throw a flick, big power skip. He didn't get enough angle on this.
Yeah, it kind of flipped up blade on him.
Yeah, it did. He's going to have an awkward stance, but he'll have something to work with.
Yeah, it didn't get deep in there.
No.
Conrad with a Conrad ABR just playing to that landing zone that Eagle just slightly left of.
James is one of the best in the world at this.
Oh, this is a good one, too.
Absolutely beautiful shaped shot. Perfect speed control. Perfect distance control. I've seen so many people get nervous and yank it into those cypress.
Right?
You know?
Paul's going to try and get to the island. This is getting left in a hurry.
That's got to sit so
down.
quick, so quick. Get down. And he's good.
Wow.
Whew. That was a little sketchy.
He's using all of that island philo.
He surely did.
So here's Simon. He laid up to this spot to now attack the island with his third shot.
Playing a nice, high, wide, probably try to get a 1-2 hop off of the sidewalk or just attacks right at the basket. Wow. What a shot by Simon.
Simon things right there.
Big time.
Eagle?
So, like...
Yeah, he's got an easy forehand, right?
He's got a way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say easy.
Yeah,
but,
actually.
you know, he's got a workable forehand here.
Routine for him.
For him, I'd say yes.
Yeah.
He's about 295.
Yep.
Just inside 300 feet. I went out there with my Bushnell rangefinder the other day and took some measurements to kind of get a rough guesstimate of where these guys are distance-wise.
Nice.
So you at home kind of have an idea.
Love having that tool.
How about how far these guys are making their play from? And he put that right on the bullseye, so he's still going to make his birdie.
Yep, really well done. Yeah, here's James, 246 to the pin.
This is his, bread and butter shot right here. That's going to be right there, 5 paces off the basket.
And Paul... I believe
He's
about
like, you guys want to see me throw it in?
I think he's like 150 to the pin here. Oh my gosh.
You jerk.
It was so good. Like 2 inches low from 150 feet away.
2 inches low from 150 feet away is pretty impressive.
It really is.
I don't see many guys throw the disc that straight.
No. Good putt from Simon right there.
Absolutely. Simon grabbing a birdie.
You know, forced to do a kind of a out of position layup, and then it made it work.
He made it work. Smart golfing right there.
James putting in the wind.
Smash.
Nice putt, James.
Great birdie. So everybody's starting to get some green on the scorecard here on the back nine. We got a hat trick with an eagle, a hat trick with birdies.
Simon took a break on his hat trick there.
Simon and Conrad with back-to-back birdies.
An eagle with 4 in a row now.
These guys are finding a rhythm here on the back nine.
2 star frames in a row, too.
Exactly. It's definitely something to notice.
They're warming up.
Usually there's not a star frame on 888.
No. No.
You know, even
Yeah,
on the lead
those are
card
tough
or
ones.
feature card, you're just like, somebody usually makes a mistake or takes a big number. But well played, fellas. Well played.
Yeah. Easy to make a mistake on this one, Philo.
Absolutely.
That green, man.
Hole 14, it's playing 413 in distance, but it really plays like 375 because it's so dramatically downhill. The landing zone's a good 40 feet from the basket if you're playing the righty backhand. If you're throwing the sidearm out and around, then you're playing aggressive to the basket because that green is receptive to that play. It would take a really bad break to get the reverse spin and roll into the hazard.
Paul with the forehand. This looks great.
Don't get much better than that, and that's the point where to my point, the sidearm play is so much more receptive by this green. It just sets up for this play.
And Paul with the 67-mile-an-hour forehand, like that heater.
That looked slow motion. Like he barely tried, and he got 67 miles an hour. To put that into context, my average arm speed backhand is 64.
Yeah. He rips. And you're a pro.
I'm a top-level pro.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for years, and I don't even throw as fast with my backhand as he does with his flick.
It is incredible.
And he didn't look like he pushed on it hard.
Nope. Simon with the backhand line.
Ooh, 68, hanging it out there wide.
I'm crashing in here in a second. You'll see he put it real spiky.
Ugh, he was about 2 feet from getting a little bit more of a push-forward skip, which can get dangerous. You know, that's the scary part about this hole is how you come into the green. James trying the same thing, and it looks like he cut that one off a little bit early.
Yeah, that halo wraith is stabling up.
Stable. Yep. Ugh, bad break there.
That's a long
Misfire.
putt for a par save, too.
It is a long putt for the par. He's in the hazard, so he has to play it where he lies, add a stroke.
Coming back on this elevated basket.
Again,
Oh, man.
off the basket from outside circle, too. These guys are so good with the putter. They always have a chance.
Simon's going to try and give this one a chance, it looks like.
He's giving it a go. Ooh, just didn't drop. I mean, he did everything he was supposed to do, and he was anticipating that last second drop and just didn't get it. Eagle.
Good birdie.
Another birdie.
5 in a row.
Just stringing him along. He's pulling Macbeth right, but we know with him.
He sure is, isn't he?
Pace.
Yeah. Here's Paul for a 10 down.
Those guys are setting the pace out there, and I don't know if they know or if they've been looking at live scoring to see what's going on, but AB's been on a heater this first round, and
Yeah, I think he's in the clubhouse at this point right now.
he's about in the clubhouse with his 13 down, and those guys probably looking at live scoring go, oh, I need to make a few more birdies to keep in the hunt.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And those two are pushing each other right now.
AB with a great finish, too. He's sitting at 12 going into 17 and went par birdie finish.
That's a great
On
finish.
17, 18, man. Oh, so good. Speaking of so good, that forehand.
Man's worked hard. Man has worked extremely
I
hard.
love the Paul Macbeth fact. Like when he started playing disc golf, he was forehand only. Yeah. 15, triple Mando.
They call this hole the clown's mouth more for the shape, not because you have to throw through this triple Mandy. The Mandy has changed a bunch of times over the years. Sometimes it was just one tree, sometimes it was 2 trees further up the fairway. But the shape of the hole kind of looks like a boomerang or a clown's mouth, and that's why we call it that. Got to get past that triple Mando, get at least 100 feet past that to really be able to attack the basket comfortably.
Paul?
Little inside, but it stood up just enough. See if he's got enough distance.
I think he's around the
he'll be
corner.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, just barely.
The further you get past that, the better.
Eagle. Going with the C-Line FD2.
Beautiful shot.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful shot.
This is risking going too far almost.
There's no such thing as too far on this hole. Honestly, there really is.
It just makes your upshot a little longer, I guess.
But the angle gets bigger and better the further you go.
That's
and
also
the more
true.
left you can go. And Simon burns this one over, and he's going to miss
Ugh.
the mandatory.
He is headed
Go
for
to
the
the
drop zone.
Yep.
James throwing a Halo Leopard 3.
Well, it's plenty long and a lot straight.
Yeah.
Safe play. He'll still have an opportunity to get up and down for birdie.
Yeah, kind of focusing on making the Mando with that type of shot, right?
Yeah.
Not too worried about getting left.
Exactly.
So Simon throwing 3 from the drop zone. It's kind of a funny little gap out of here, Philo.
The flies are working him.
Battling the course and nature.
Yeah, he's tugged that one a little right. That has almost no chance of being in position to save his par from there.
Yeah, it's going to be a real sketchy putt.
I think they're kind of forcing you into trying to get left from the drop zone, you know, when you're approaching the green.
Yeah, you need to.
Gotta play a flare.
Conrad. Yeah, that seems like the play, right? Conrad with the ABR.
James is so good at this.
Wow, that got in there.
It surely did, but that swing, man, the shape of that swing is so pure.
It's always fun to watch. Love having that guy on the card. Macbeth. Looks like his zone.
There you go. He's playing to the smart side of the green, trying to get the disc left and open up the putting angles.
And he did. Just a little bit short left, which is the open side.
Mm-hmm.
Eagle with the forehand play. Ideal.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice.
Little bit short.
Yeah,
He's a
that
little
might be kind of
closer
a
to
tough putt.
circle's edge than he probably would have liked, but I mean, he's got a pretty wide open putt.
Here's Simon to save his par.
No.
Dang it.
This is where things get sketchy. The right side of this fairway and this green area are just not very friendly.
It'll get you in trouble. Here he is to save bogey.
He's not liking that either.
No, that's going to be a double most likely. Eagle for the birdie, though.
Just inside circle 1.
I think this is 6 in a row if he hits it.
Bang.
Oh, wow.
Just lighten up this back 9.
He's doing some things out there.
Strokes on folks.
That's what they say, man. Getting them. Paul? Yes, sir.
These two are just
Mc-
racing to the home stretch here.
It's the McBirdie row on the bottom there, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Green as far as the eye can see.
Simon just went the
Oh,
complete opposite
no.
direction. He was hanging with him for a minute
was?
there, and then
Oh, yeah.
that really didn't help any.
No. That one hurt for sure. James looking to keep up with Paul and Eagle. Does so nicely.
Got a little greasy through the right side and gave him a manageable putt to scrape up his bird.
See, we got 1 par in the last 4 holes. For the card.
For the card. That's some extremely good golfing.
Yep.
You will probably not see that many more times this tournament.
Nope. Eagle with a great putt. That's will lead us into 16.
Another classic hole out here at Winthrop. This hole makes you choose. Do you want to take the inside gap, keep your disc safe the whole time, or are you going to throw something out and around, challenge the hazard? Be very particular about the finish of your disc on this hole because
My
that
goodness.
green gets small up there. You got to put 400 feet of speed on the disc to get there, you know. So I mean, it's easy for the disc to be a little overstable, trickle into the hazard. Now you got to funky putt through the mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, it's practically like a peninsula green, you know?
It
It's
feels
just sitting
like
out there, right?
It feels like
Surrounded by hazard. I'm pretty sure that's a buzz out of Paul.
He's taking the middle gap, it looks like. He's lining up that middle line.
That straight shot.
He's got to bleed it from left to right inside that mature tree. You can see he was going for it. Got a little bit too much air under it, I think. Yep.
Oh, and that didn't help
Bashes
either.
that, and he's going to need some champ love and doesn't get it.
No, that's sitting in the hazard. A
So
chance
he's
to save par,
putting
though.
for the 3 from outside circle 2, though.
Is he? Okay.
He's a ways away still.
Oh, that's no bueno.
Mm-mm.
Eagle with the forehand line here with the cloud breaker.
Honestly, I'm really surprised we didn't see Macbeth do this.
He definitely can.
And
And-
this is why.
Yeah, right. You got all this airspace and it crashes right at the basket. Lead your receiver.
Yeah.
Wow,
Excellent shot by Eagle.
that was beautiful.
Playing to his strengths.
Conrad.
Is that the Halo Leopard again?
It is, yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh.
Stay in. Wow. Come on.
Oh no, he's in the hazard.
No. He really didn't need that at the end there, man.
No.
That was such a good throw.
It was.
I like the shape of that. He played it a little bit on the inside.
Just a little bit, yeah.
But, I mean, you usually don't get punished like that. And this is the line I'm talking about. Just got
No.
to simmer, simmer,
No.
simmer, simmer. Something a little more neutral would have been perfect.
Yeah.
It just had too much stability on it.
I swear he threw an an FD3.
So you were right. Paul's not quite to circle
okay.
2.
But
About
still
45, and he's got to putt through the Mozzie sticks.
Put some marinara on that putter, Paul.
Great effort.
He almost kicked it in off the sticks.
Almost off the mozzarella sticks. He almost got the reflection.
Yeah.
Almost got it.
Simon with
Redirect.
the double kick, the
That's what I was
discount double
looking
kick.
for.
I'll take a par, or sorry, a bogey.
Well, James is on the open side of the green. He's right on circle 1, but he's in the hazard. So
Okay. Yeah.
this is a makeable putt for him. He really wants to make this par here and stop the hemorrhaging. Don't want to bleed any more strokes this round.
Definitely not.
Nice, James.
No
Outside
doubter.
the circle, step through putt.
He hammered that one.
Oh, he did. He knew how important that putt was.
Mm-hmm. Eagle, this is for a stroke on the card. And to tie Paul.
2.
Oh, a 2 on Paul even.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because he was in the hazard, and he missed his putt, and that's a 2-stroke swing for Eagle McMahon.
Yep.
Heading into 17, they got that 3-minute and 40-second walk.
God, it's a
To
long
think
one.
about it. You know what I mean? It's one of the most iconic, places on this course is that walk from 16's, basket to 17's tee. And you got a 3.5-minute walk to try to compose yourself and think about what you want to do. Think about what the wind might feel like. If I'm going to lay up, if I'm going to be aggressive, do I need this stroke? You can get on your phone and get on UDiscs and check out what's happening across the field, and there's just a lot of time.
Yep.
That's a lot of time to think about things.
For
Here
a
we
hole
are.
you don't want to think about too long. Oh,
No,
man.
you don't. You want to have your mind made up. Your game plan needs to be set. If I'm at this position in the round, this is the play I'm going to do. If I'm in this position in the round, that's the play I'm going to do. And most dudes are going to play a smart play, aim way right into the Kenny's earlobe, as we like to call it. Aim way to the right. Try to get under that tree and just take the stress out of this hole. You're at 11 down. There's no need to be greedy. That's
Eagle.
exactly what Eagle does here.
Yep, throwing a C-line MD5, a very overstable mid-range.
Way over there, basically to the back hay bale. That's about as safe as you can get.
So safe it's almost unsafe again. JC Aviar from JC.
That's got to get down and stall in a hurry.
Nestle.
No.
Oh.
No.
That's
the worst thing that could have happened. Now he's got to re-tee right away.
with not the best one, right? You got to assume he threw his favorite one off the first try.
It's not lost, but still.
Yeah,
And
you
then
can't-
this happens.
No. So
How many times have we seen this over USDGC history where a guy throws one long, then he throws one short?
yep. And then you get one more try, and then we're going to the drop zone after this. If it doesn't, this is not gonna do good
He
things.
just sailed completely past
Yeah.
the basket, and James will have to go to the drop zone on the green, playing for his
7.
brutal way for the defending champion to be treated with the gold hole 17.
Oh man.
Just
Paul's
brutal.
asking for this to hit the basket, so it
yeah,
stops.
He was going for it. He
Yeah.
gave up that stroke on the last hole, and he was trying to earn it right back.
Sure enough. Simon? Does it have legs?
Get up.
I think he hit the bails,
He
man.
did. He came up short. So now he's throwing for 3. Same type shot. Just got to get down. Ace run just over the top of the basket, and that also finds the water.
And we're back for the last try here.
And that one looks like it's sailing OB as well.
I don't know if my heart can take
man.
watching 3 more rounds of this, Philo.
It's brutal,
It hurts,
man.
man. I like these guys. You know, they're all just great dudes, and watching them, watching that happen just hurts.
This hole
man.
does it to people every year.
It does. You got to know it when you sign up. It can get
And
you.
James is now putting for 7 from right on circle 2. Wow.
There's a tourniquet putt if I've ever seen one, Philo.
I mean, what a way to stay in the moment and just stay focused and stay with it. You know, it's so hard to do that.
And Simon will be taking a snowman.
Kudos to James, man.
Yeah, that's incredible to gather that focus to hit that putt.
I mean, that's what champions do. I mean, he's a previous champion.
There's 10 world championships in this video right now.
No doubt.
Paige Pierce over there taking pics as Paul
There you
makes his
go.
birdie. Our 2 reigning world champs.
Paul gets the stroke back that he coughed up on the last one to eagle. Simon's taking a big number.
They get 2 years of free reign there. You know, no worlds this year.
Wow. Eagle seems completely content with his par.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, after watching a 7 and 8, you're like, oh yeah, 3s are awesome.
James with the big putt.
Like you said, that pace and that dive at the end, just right in.
He's epic at that.
So soft, the chains caught it. 18 and just a great finishing hole.
Absolutely. We made it to the end of the first lap around Winthrop Gold. We got a couple of guys on a heater right now coming into 18. You got to play a conservative shot if you're both Paul and Eagle. Just land something on the plateau of the hill. You'll be 300 feet from that mature tree that's parallel to the basket. You're throwing it at that big tree and just letting gravity pull the disc down onto the actual surface of the green. That's the smart way to attack this hole. No need to get greedy. No need to be a hero at this point.
Yep.
Play 2 smart shots. Walk out of here with another birdie.
And they'll be on the lead card tomorrow.
We'll be on the lead card tomorrow. 1 stick off AB.
Yep, we got AB in with a 13, and there is a couple 10s as well. Already sitting in the clubhouse. Paul's going buzz off the tee here.
Absolutely. Chris Dickerson and Isaac Robinson,
thank you.
respectively,
Yeah.
shooting 10 downs this first round. Great way to start a championship week. Shooting double digits. Give me a break. I don't think we've ever had that many double digits to start this tournament in the history of this tournament.
I don't think so either.
Incredible golf.
Eagle, cloud breaking up the hill.
Smart play by Eagle. Just press that OB line. Know he's going to get a stable finish. Prime position right there. That's even further than...
Okay.
That almost could have turned bad, but
Yeah.
I mean, he
He
put
is
it in the right
way
place.
up
It would have
there.
been an unfortunate break for that to have gone against him.
Yeah.
He threw the right shot.
from James.
He's pushing it.
Oh,
He's
no.
pushing it.
Is this going to stay in, Philo?
That's such an aggressive play. I think he's going to barely get it. And he does. I think he's got it. Green flag. Incredible shot
Gosh,
from
man.
James Conrad.
And Simon has
He's hit the you-know-what button. He's just going full-on
you.
flex. I'm going to get everything out of this drive. And look at that. Crashes the yucca.
that was going to work without the tree even. It was fading
He was
back
going
in.
to be
Oh my
130 feet from the
gosh.
hole if that didn't touch anything.
That was ridiculous.
Incredible shot by Simon.
Paul's second, trying to get in position for a birdie putt. Easier said than done, but I think he's done it, Philo.
Just good enough.
Yeah.
Just good enough. If that would have caught a little more edge 10 feet earlier, game over.
Yep.
Cut and roll OB. Excellent shot. He'll have a nice look at birdie.
Eagle looking to get around the corner for his putt.
Yeah, he's got to put some extra angle on this.
Yeah, being a little pinched.
Yep. And he does just that. And right there slides over Paul's and even better.
Wow.
Wow.
That was fantastic.
Well, when you play here long enough, you know what to expect.
Mhm,
You
yep.
say that extra angle means more spins and parked it.
James, I believe this
Looking
is
for
his
something
gator.
very similar. Very nicely done, sir.
Yeah, 3 great shots so far. And I got to imagine, Simon laid up as well and a little bit long. Here is James for the birdie finish. Nice to see him bounce back. You know?
Yeah, I mean, gosh, man, what a terrible way to finish the round with that blow up on 17. You know, I'm sure he just wanted to give himself a chance to make birdie on 17 and just got completely punished.
Paul for his birdie finish and for a 12 down round.
Stellar golfing today. Looked relatively unstressed the whole time. Just relaxed, calm, in his rhythm, in his zone, playing the shots he likes to throw.
Yeah, was never really struggling at any point.
I mean, he had one bad break
Mm-hmm.
on hole 16.
Yep.
You know, if he nets that one, then he's tied with AB.
Mm-hmm. There is Simon dropping in. Eagle. Same deal.
Solid play from Eagle. I mean, he stuck to his game plan. He played to his strengths. He let his sidearm play the advantage throughout the course whenever he could.
With great power comes great responsibility, and he was very responsible today.
He was. He played smart. He played the shots right when he needed to. He laid up on a hole. He could have gone for eagle. Another look at that monster drive by Simon, playing the big hyzer flip up the hill.
So cool. And
There's your leaderboard. Anthony Burrell, the young buck out of Arizona, coming out of nowhere. Boom, 13 down, boys. How do you like me now?
Yeah.
Got two greats behind him, though, with Eagle and Paul. Going to be joined with Isaac Robinson on the lead card for round 2.
Mm-hmm.
And right behind him, got Chris Dickerson.
Nathan Queen. Yeah.
Like the robot.
Yes.
Almost as much as Heimberg, emotionless robot out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just as deadly, just as lethal.
Should be great, guys.
It's going to be awesome.
Hope you enjoyed round 1. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for round 2. Thanks for watching.